Hi everyone, this is Daniel Scranton, and I'm going to channel the Arcturian Council. Greetings. We are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased is, is, is. We are so very interested in the development of the new self that is taking place within each and every human being at this time. You are essentially shifting your consciousness from within by noticing that you are more than the identity that you had previously clung to as the real you. Now, as you transition from being an egoic being to being your higher self, this place you are in now is the most interesting and fascinating to those like us who observe this process of evolution. we see you becoming more of who you really are every day. Because we witness you as an energy that vibrates, rather than as a human body that speaks, thinks, and acts. The up-leveling of your vibration is inevitable because your planet is shifting. Just as the entire solar system moves through the galaxy to greener pastures, so to speak. It is a time for you to be looking at yourselves in new ways, seeing the eternal expansion of your consciousness to include more than the sense of self you had previously. You are meant to grow and become. And the process of your evolution is through the realization that nothing else really matters. That is why you experience loss. That is why you experience the breakup, the loss of money, home, possessions, even your youth. You continue to lose more the longer you move through time and space there on Earth, which eventually helps you to come to peace with the fact that you are never meant to cling to these illusions in the physical in the first place. It was something that you were taught to do. You were taught to identify as a race, religion, nationality, gender, and so on. And as those things are becoming less important to the awakened collective, there is pushback. People who are still clinging want you to cling as well. They want you to have national pride, a religion, an easily identifiable gender, and so on. The way of the ego is to cling, to attach, to assign meaning to the meaningless. And the way of the higher self is to be present, to care not about form, about structures, about made up ideas like a country, and instead to be more unconditional love, to show more compassion, and to create from the beauty that is all around the higher self. This is essentially what you expect to do after you ascend. But you are in this transitional phase right now where you are stripping away the identities of the ego in order to become your higher self. And those of you who have done a lot of that work already can begin to identify as your higher self right now. You don't have to wait for a solar flash, an event, 3 to however many days of darkness that are being talked about, and so on. You don't have to wait for any of it to occur outside of you in order for you to decide that you do want to identify as an infinite, eternal, formless being of light and love. And as you make your expressions about that feeling that you have cultivated within yourself, you light up to others. And then others will be more interested in what you have than the shiny new car, the big house, the luxurious clothing and other items that they have. And they will want you to teach them how to find that place inside where they too can have inner peace and a sense of satisfaction just from existing. This is why we continually tell you that as the awakened collective, you are leading humanity. It is because we can see how the shift will actually continue to unfold. It will be a grassroots movement where all of you who are paying attention right now to what's going on inside of you will lead the newly awakened back inside themselves to where everything that they need already exists. And as you do, you help the collective of humanity move from an egoic one to one that exists as a collective, as a higher self. And then you will experience the completion of the shift. Well, the Arcturian Council. And we have enjoyed connecting with you. Hello, everybody. Thank you for watching. Change my seating position here. I hope you had a great weekend. We went to Lowe's yesterday, home improvement, and we were there for quite some time. It was quite the ordeal being there and having everything, so spread out and not knowing where anything was. But we did wind up getting a few things for the house, and the really cool thing about it was to witness Talea in the stroller the whole time, being completely fine, not complaining, not no crying, like asking for things that we didn't have at the moment to give her. So it went really well in that regard, and seeing how she can just handle herself in a situation like that so nicely, and and always with saying hi to everybody, several times, which is so cool, because she just makes everybody's day as she does. She's it's funny when I think about her now, and how like everybody that she comes across is like a potential friend, and someone she's excited to see, and trying to get that back, trying to learn from her how to be more like that, instead of being like, okay, we got to get this, we got to get this, we got to get this. So that was a large portion of our weekend. And then when we came home, we found so much of what we were looking for and never even got to the right aisle for. We found it online, so and we just order one, even if we need like 10, because we think like, well, if we need to return it, it's better just have to return one. So anyway, a lot got accomplished yesterday, and I'm loving my new sleep schedule, because I did get another good night's sleep last night by going to bed at 11:30 instead of 2:30, and here I am, getting my videos done. I'm not sure if I'm gonna start making the no video on Sunday a regular thing, just because of it's a day off. It's weird to wake up and then do a video before spending time with my family. It just doesn't make sense. So I think I might be down to like 5 days a week now of doing these. So just warning you. What else is going on? Oh, I've got a beginner's channeling class coming up this month, September 14th. That's at danielscranton.com/learn, or link below if you want to click it on YouTube. That's the only real announcement I have, other than I have a new item in my store, which I made a video about yesterday, or I made 2 videos actually. One for the Yeshua 40-minute kind of like vibrational upgrade and emotional clearing and energy reset. It's like got everything in it. So that's in my store at danielscranton.com/store, and a new light language too. I started watching such a fun show on Hulu. I love Steve Martin and Martin Short. I love like their friendship and all the stuff they do together, and how they're always teasing each other. And they made this kind of like Agatha Christie-esque murder mystery show on Hulu with Selena Gomez called Only Murders in the Building. And it's just such a beautiful show. It's like not just comedy, it's like, the characters too, and who they are, and they're like, hang-ups and issues and stuff. So check that out on Hulu if you're interested. Other than that, like I said, I'm really enjoying having a good night's sleep and experiencing the world in that way, and I hope to be better at what I do from that, and be more of service, and and be able to answer more emails. I don't always answer all my emails because it's so hard, but if you're waiting on things from me, know that I'm always hoping to get the time to get those things done, like personal messages from spirit guides. I know those are really, people have been waiting for months for those. So anyway, I'm going to go work on the transcribing. Namaste. Blessings to you and yours. Thank you as always for watching. I love you guys. I appreciate you. Please hit the subscribe dealie right now on YouTube, or if you're watching anywhere else, just come back tomorrow and I'll be doing it again. Okay, bye everybody.